Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestlemania pre-show. My name is BrendenPlayz, and tonight we are kicking the show off in style with the Tag Team #1 Contendership Tournament Final with D-Generation X up against the Wyatt Family as we prepare for the biggest event of the year. It is Wrestlemania. What a huge stack of matches we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Of course, 2 World Championship matches, including Kevin Owens and Brock Lesnar, and our main event, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. And of course, some grudge matches, including Daniel Bryan and The Undertaker, Goldberg and John Cena, and a stack more of matches for you guys to enjoy here tonight. It is our biggest event of the year. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, just announced, there will be a 6-man Battle Royal Invitational. Who will appear in that match? We will find out later on here tonight. So here we go, folks. It's our pre-show match. Our featured matchup against the Wyatt Family and D-Generation X. This match will determine which team goes on to take on Enzo and Cass later on the Wrestlemania show for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. DX or the Wyatt Family. This is the tournament final. And here are your 2 competitors alongside their leader, Bray Wyatt. It is the Wyatt Family. They are a force to be reckoned with. A force that I believe just simply cannot be stopped. The Wyatt Family are as good as it gets here on SmackDown in the tag division. 2-time World Tag Team Champions, aka SmackDown Tag Team Champions in the past, and looking to add to their impressive records by winning yet again another Tag Team Championship. But they've got to really work for it. They are in for a very tough challenge tonight because they're coming up against a legendary team in DX, but a team they've never faced before, a team they really probably don't know too much about because considering, you know, obviously, yes, they've seen plenty of Triple H. We don't know what Shawn Michaels has got up his sleeve. We don't even know what these guys can bring out in a tag team environment at this day and age. What type of things have they learned? What type of things are they gonna try and do? What limitations do they have? We don't know. That's the difficult thing for the Wyatt Family. What strategy, what style will DX look to employ? Will they go back to basics? Will they go back to what has worked in the past? We are about to find out because D-Generation X, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels are about to enter the WrestleMania arena, perhaps for the first time and only time tonight. Maybe we'll see them later on, but for right now, we see them here in the pre-show kicking off WrestleMania. DX, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, what a combination it is, and what an opportunity they have tonight to prove that they've still got it as a tag team, and they've still got it as 2 of the greats to ever grace the ring. Triple H, The Game, the Cerebral Assassin, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X. An impressive run so far to the Tag Team Championship Tournament Final, knocking off the New Day and the Ascension. Can they keep that momentum going? No. They've been good, but they have to be great tonight because not only do they have to beat the Wyatt Family, but they've got to beat Enzo and Cass later on as well to win the gold. Well, you know, the silver, I guess you could say. Harper and Rowan, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. We're underway, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Now Triple H with a strong start with a swinging net breaker there to Luke Harper. WrestleMania has officially begun, and it is Triple H and Harper there as Triple H continues the offense with a knee dropped right on the head of Harper. But he'll shrug Triple H off and look to try and work his way into this matchup. Early days, though. So Harper and Rowan, I think, have probably been the best team in SmackDown history. When you look at the tag teams throughout SmackDown's entire history, Harper and Rowan, in my opinion, have been the most dominant. In fact, their reigns have been some of the longest and best reigns we've seen as tag team champions in Universe Mode history, regardless of Raw or SmackDown. They've been such a good team, led by Bray Wyatt. They've even had Braun Strowman alongside of them for a while now as well. Strowman involved in the Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat match later on WrestleMania. Strowman preparing for that match right now, so he will not be ringside, whereas Bray Wyatt, well, he doesn't actually have a match here tonight, so he's just fully focused on making sure the Wyatt family win these tag titles later on. A big role to play indeed for Bray Wyatt, trying to lead his warriors, his men, to this victory. The 2 fists to the head of Triple H right now by Eric Rowan, but Triple H with a counter. And now looking for a sidewalk slam and connects. Well, I guess one of the things you have to kind of wonder is, how much do you give to this match? You want to try and keep the tags going because you don't want to expend all your energy as Shawn Michaels enters this matchup. Some double teaming here by DX early on with a double leg sweep there. Eric Rowan taking off his feet. Michaels now heading to the second. We'll go back to that point in a moment. It's because Shawn Michaels is about to fly. And you certainly do not want to miss what Shawn Michaels is about to do off the second rope. Double leg. Oh, yes, he got him. I thought for a moment Rowan didn't really feel too affected, but maybe it's just because he's got a thick head, not much in the brains of Eric Rowan. So when you strike him in the head, really not much is going to be happening there to hurt him. But anyways, going back to my point earlier on, you don't want to expend too much energy in this type of match because you need to save some for later on. Nice slam by Rowan as Harper's going to enter. You need to save as much energy as you possibly can for your second match later on. So that's the challenge for these two teams. How much do you give to this match? Do you give the bare minimum to get through? Or do you just kind of go into this match and see the tempo between the two teams and try and match that tempo, not try exceed it, not try and give too much if you don't have to. If DX are, going all out, then there's no real reason for the Wyatt family to try and do the same. I mean, yes, it could help you win this match, but if you've got nothing left in the tank later on, only get a couple hours break between the next match that they're going to have. If they don't have enough time to rest up and give 100% for the next match, it's going to be very, very tough for them to win those titles. Enzo and Cass are a top-class team. As a nice back body drop there. Enzo and Cass are, without a doubt, deserving tag team champions right now, albeit very short title reign thus far, only 4 weeks, but they have been very, very impressive. So if you're Enzo and Cass, you got to be pretty confident that you can win here tonight. You get a chance to scout out your two potential opponents, and also, they're not going to be 100% for their match later on. It's going to be a tough task for either of these teams to go on and try and win those tag team titles. That's the advantage that Enzo and Cass have, but obviously, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, two veterans, they've been in these situations before. They know what to expect. They know how to overcome the situation. Obviously, the age factor could be a bit of an issue, certainly for Shawn Michaels, as we've said in the past. Not that many matches throughout Universe Mode. Part-time is very generous, to say the least, for Shawn Michaels. He's all but retired and has come back for a couple of matches here and there at best. So Michaels, the stamina factor could be an issue. As the referee, he's down already. That didn't take long. It's now a DDT by Triple H on Rowan. Rowan caught up in the ropes at the same time. Triple H gets Rowan back up though. Michaels could be about to be re-entering this match as Triple H gets the tag. Michaels now has the boot up on the ropes and uses it effectively. Rowan launched into that boot of Michaels into the cover now. Could be it here for the Wyatt family. Michaels to win. No, a count of two. So DX looking pretty good here, as we've said in the past couple of weeks on Smackdown. They've impressed. They certainly have been pretty damn good. Good enough to be in this position, but are they good enough to win the tag team titles? I think it would be a bit of a surprise. A big upset as Michaels over the top of the rope. Nicely done. I think it would be an upset if DX does win here against the Wyatts and against Enzo and Cass. You're a team that hasn't teamed up in many, many years. You come back, you try and get things going. It can take a long time to rebuild that chemistry, but these two guys have seemed to... It seems like they're just teaming up, yesterday. It seems like they have not lost a step, have not lost a beat. Both men are in great shape. Both men looking very, very good as Harper exits the ring, coming after Shawn Michaels outside the ring, but still chair in the ring now, thanks to Bray Wyatt as well. Triple H obviously beaten competition at the highest level for a couple of years now here in Universe Mode, with not a lot of success, let's be honest, but he's certainly been there. He certainly has been very tough to beat at times. So this is a perfect opportunity for Triple H to take a step back from that, maybe look to win that one last world title later on and focus on something different, and give him a chance to kind of freshen up a little bit and try something different, try something new. Come up against some different opponents and learn a few different ways to win matches and get back to winning. That's the thing. Sometimes you can forget how to win. And certainly if you're Triple H, that could be definitely the case. He has not had a lot of big wins this year, and he's certainly trying something, whether it be, trying different moves, different strategies, different holds to try and employ. He's trying everything in his power, but things just aren't working. Sometimes it helps to take a step away and reevaluate. As now Harper thought he was going for that swinging lariat, but he's not going to get it thanks to Michaels countering. So for Triple H, a chance to enter the tag division versus some new opponents, learn how to win again with Shawn Michaels by his side, a chance for him just to get the confidence going back in his career. Is now a double underhook. Nicely done there by Harper. Could be it here for DX. Shawn Michaels in some trouble. Is this it? No, Michaels still has plenty of life left in him. But the pressure here on DX and the fact that the Wyatts are so strong, so powerful, every single move is going to hurt just that little bit more. And obviously, they cannot afford to suffer too much damage before their tag team bout later on if they are to win. The Wyatt family would have to assume double duty for them won't really matter. They won't really bother them, in my opinion. I think Harper and Rowan will be quite comfortable with competing again later on, because they are a very active team right now, competing at the highest level for a number of years as a tag team. They'll be ready for this situation. Like we said, frequent tags is absolutely required, and DX certainly doing that right now. Harper and Rowan, not as much. Obviously, we've seen it throughout the years of Universe Mode. Harper and Rowan have been one of the best teams at using that frequent tag strategy, tagging in and out, keeping yourselves fresh, and keeping the pressure on your opponent. Michaels now gets Harper in the corner, went for a tag, not going to get it. Now Harper has Michaels, German suplexes, Rowan distracted Michaels at the same time, talking some trash. Here comes Harper, drops down there on Shawn Michaels as well. Good pressure applied here by the Wyatts. Now the tag, no, he's not going for it. I thought he was going to tag and Rowan decided against it. I think Harper saw Michaels slowly getting to his feet. He thought maybe he'd have to get there and try and shut that down before a tag could be made. Tried to get a tag there again, did Michaels, and unfortunately can't do it because Triple H not going to be able to help him out, as now he's just driven right into the second. Just dropped right into the second turnbuckle. Wow. Just like a dart right into that turnbuckle. That is going to really be painful for Michaels right now. Triple H needs to turn around and watch what's going on. He's focused on the crowd. Could have had a chance to tag Michaels in and help his partner out. Meanwhile, Harper still keeping Michaels in that corner. Triple H not tagging himself in. Harper now, look out. Oh, the shoulder into the steel ring post. Wow, this has been good from Luke Harper. He's really performing at the highest level here when he has to. Wrestlemania match, really bringing out every single tool he's got here, showcasing his skills. It's now, here comes the double team as a back body drop, double back body drop for that matter. Rowan back in the match, and we'll see what Rowan has to offer here against Shawn Michaels. Attempted right hand there, but he's missed. Michaels instead connects with one of his own. Triple H now in the corner. But again, Michaels can't get anywhere near that tag. Michaels is trying to fire himself up there, but a roundhouse kick by Eric Rowan could have flattened Shawn Michaels, and that very well could be it here for DX. No, Triple H, he sensed the urgency of the situation, getting in there and breaking things up, and, well, without a doubt, saving the day. Well, he needed to, because he was about to lose this match with Shawn Michaels. Rowan looking the goods. Michaels now trying to pick Rowan up, tempted suplex, and connects. A chance for Michaels to get to his feet and get that tag. He needs it desperately. Not going for it instead coming after Rowan, and oh, a big mistake. Eric Rowan now heaps Michaels at his side of the ring, lining him up, has Michaels up, drops him down. Wow, look at the power of Rowan. Surely that will be it now for DX. The cover. Triple H is going to get there, and he can't, but Michaels finds a way to get the shoulder up. Well, Triple H was shut down there by Harper, but still Michaels has something in the tank. I don't know how. He's still going. But Triple H is not in the corner now for Michaels to tag in. He's got to get over there. Rowan now continues the pressure here on Michaels and drops down Michaels with a beautiful slam. Great power, great force behind that. Michaels feeling it right now. He just desperately needs a tag. He's struggling here. If he can get Triple H in here, he may be able to turn things around. Triple H back in the ring trying to distract Rowan. Here comes Michaels though, a kip up. Michaels now heading towards the corner. Realizes Rowan's trying to get up. He's trying to stop him. Rowan back to his feet now. Michaels getting Rowan towards the corner, trying to isolate him over there, looking for the tag, and he gets it. Triple H back in the match. Double axe handle off the second. Onto the arm. Triple H a big chance now to turn things around for the team of DX, but oh no, a thump of the eye. I thought Rowan was going to get Triple H. Now, Spinebuster! Big Spinebuster by the game. Triple H could have him beat. Will DX go on to face Enzo and Cass for the tag titles? Cover! No, Harper's there. Not sure what Michaels is doing. He had a chance to shut down Luke Harper, but he couldn't do it. Instead now, Triple H has to try and reevaluate, find something else to beat Rowan with, rather. Harper still on the apron, watching on. Back in the ring, though. It's distracting the referee. Trying to potentially stop Triple H from going for a pinfall momentarily. Triple H now, shot to the gut of Rowan. Watch out, that shot to the gut could often lead to a pedigree soon after. Triple H has Rowan in the corner. What has he got planned here for the Wyatt family member? Now bouncing off the turnbuckle, cut him open at the same time. Triple H now from behind has both arms hooked, and now look out, shoulders down. Triple H, oh no, Harper's there. Triple H trying a different style of pinfall there than perhaps we've normally seen from him. Didn't quite get the job done, but it's effective rather. Anyways, now Triple H, there's the shot to the gut. There it is, pedigree. The pedigree by Triple H. He's done it. DX are going to face Enzo and Cass. Yes, Michael stops Harper and DX win. The pedigree by Triple H gets DX the win, and they have beat the Wyatt family, and I've got to say it, what an upset that is in my opinion. I thought the Wyatts were going to do it, but Generation X are going, well, yes, they're already at WrestleMania, but they're going on to the main show of WrestleMania to take on Enzo and Cass for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. What a win that is for Generation X. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, they can be very proud of their performance here tonight. They have done it, and they will be back very soon for another chance to be a part of the WrestleMania show in a huge tag team match. A chance for Triple H to win his first ever title here on Universe Mode. Same with Shawn Michaels, but a chance for both men to get another WrestleMania moment in their illustrious careers. A chance for them to win tag team silverware as a team once again. Later on tonight, Triple H hitting the pedigree, beating Eric Rowan. Harper and Rowan can't get it done tonight. It's DX's moment. It could be DX's night. Shawn Michaels, Triple H with a big win. One more win is required. They've won the tournament. Now it's time to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to hear from the man who will put his career on the line later on tonight, Daniel Bryan. Tonight, it is the end of a chapter. It's the end of a career. It's the end of a streak. One of us, either The Undertaker or myself, will perish once and for all. WrestleMania is the biggest night of the year, and tonight, I find out whether or not it's my time to go. I find out whether or not it's my time to walk away for good. It's my opportunity, it's my moment, it's my chance to prove that I deserve to be here. It's my opportunity to prove that I am one of the best going around. Because every time I get close, I fall down. Every time I get so close, I'm always one step too far away. I just can't quite do it. But tonight it has to be my night. The Undertaker, he's had a problem with me all the way since Hell in a Cell when I supposedly took away his chance, his opportunity to be the world champion. But in actual fact, it's The Undertaker. It's his own fault. He has not been able to win when it counts. He couldn't win at Hell in a Cell. He couldn't win at Survivor Series. He couldn't beat me one-on-one at TLC. And he sure as hell couldn't win at the Royal Rumble. It's not my fault. Yeah, I got pinned, but it's not all my fault. The Undertaker is at fault as well. And the dead man needs to realize that he is at blame and it's not just me. So why would he take away my chance at the Elimination Chamber? My one last chance to be a part of the WrestleMania Championship match. And he took that all away from me out of spite. A personal vendetta that he has against me. Jealousy because I have beaten him. I have embarrassed him. I have proven that I am better than him more than once. And now he wants this match at WrestleMania. A match for the streak. But it's also a match that I need to prove that I am still capable. I've got injuries, I've got issues, and I know that I haven't got long left. So this could be the perfect time for me to step away, the perfect time for me to walk away and ride off into the sunset. But I don't want it to be tonight. I want it to be later on. I want one last chance to be the world champion. I want to be on top of Smackdown one last time. I used to have so much respect for The Undertaker, but I can't respect a man who will do whatever it takes to get his own way, who will never let anyone beat him fair and square, a man who just can't handle that he's not good enough anymore. He is The Undertaker. He is a legend. I'm not taking that away from him, but he needs to realize that this is not 1995 anymore. This is my time to prove that I am still the best. This is my chance. This is my moment. This is my opportunity, and I'm not going to let The Undertaker get in my way of my moment. I'm going to take that streak away from The Undertaker, and I'm going to go on to win the World Championship. And if I can't, then I will call it a day. I will walk away from this business for good, because I don't want to be here if I can't be the world champion. And I know that The Undertaker and we can't coexist in this world any longer. One of us has to go, and I guarantee you that it will not be me. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the WrestleMania Invitational, and can you believe it? The Olympic gold medalist himself is here at WrestleMania. It is Kurt Angle. Well, they say it's an invitational. You never know who's going to show up for this match. 6 men compete in this matchup, and the legendary Kurt Angle is here tonight to participate in what could be another WrestleMania moment for this man. Kurt Angle is once again at WrestleMania. The wrestling machine, the Olympic gold medalist. But the question is, who will he face in this match? Who will be his opponents? 5 men will also enter this match. And the next man, oh my. This will be a tough challenge for Kurt Angle. It's the Bulgarian Brute. It's Rusev. A former United States champion, a man who has had a stellar year for Monday Night Raw. Rusev, impressive as it comes. And tonight, a chance to be a part of WrestleMania and a chance to win this 6-man Battle Royal Invitational match. A match that will certainly propel one of these superstars to the next level later on. Obviously, the draft coming up on the next episode of Universe Mode. A chance to perhaps, well, convince the GMs to select you as a draft pick. Rusev's next opponent. Oh yes, it's a man he knows plenty about. It is a long-time rival of Rusev's. It's Dolph Ziggler. The former WWE champion, a man who was champion for only a matter of 5 minutes, but Dolph Ziggler has had an incredible not just the last year, and the last 24 months has been so good for Ziggler, the longest reigning US champion in Universe Mode history. His next opponent. Oh, it's going to be the man that gravity forgot. A former Intercontinental champion, not once but twice. It is Neville. Big opportunity for Neville here tonight. Been down on wins in recent times. He would love a chance to impress here at WrestleMania, get a big victory, and get the confidence and momentum back into his favor. This is a big opportunity here tonight for Neville. Up against already 3 great superstars, still 2 more to come. A big chance for Neville to show us what he can do at the grand stage at WrestleMania. Well, you could also put Neville right up there as one of the breakout stars of the year. He's had an incredible year as well. His next opponent. Oh, wow. Well, we saw Kurt Angle, a legend, and here comes another. He may be around all the time, but let's not ignore the fact how good this man is. The former WrestleMania main eventer in our first ever WrestleMania, he main evented and he won the WWE Championship. Yes, a former world champion, Randy Orton, the Viper, the Apex Predator. What an opportunity this is for Randy Orton here tonight. One of the absolute best here on Universe Mode. And we talked about being down on wins for Neville. Randy Orton, arguably the same, coming off a tough rivalry with Dean Ambrose. would love a win here tonight. Who's the final man? Whoa, wait a minute! Well, we know NXT is coming back! Well, here is the NXT champion! It's the glorious Bobby Roode! Bobby Roode makes his presence known here at Wrestlemania for the first time. The glorious one steps inside the biggest event of them all. It's Wrestlemania, and it could not be any more glorious, but we found a way. We've got Bobby Roode in the building. The NXT champion is here. What an opportunity for Bobby Roode here tonight. He's up against 5 of the absolute best here on Universe Mode. And Bobby Roode could step into this ring and showcase that he may be better than all of them. He certainly is glorious, but Kurt Angle with a strong start there on Roode. Ziggler and Rusev renewing their rivalry. Randy Orton and Neville have also had a match in the past as well. Could forget that Neville got a huge upset win over Randy Orton at SummerSlam, defending the Intercontinental Championship against Orton. So plenty of history in this ring. And for this matchup, Bobby Roode, the NXT champion, up against the Legend, trying to make a point, make a statement perhaps, coming after Kurt Angle. And Angle now going to be thrown over the top of the rope here. So, of course, elimination rules over the top of the rope, similar to the Royal Rumble, where our superstars had a good opportunity in that match to kind of, get accustomed to the Royal Rumble rules again, as Randy Orton could be eliminated here early on. Neville, no, Orton stays in. Well, a quick reminder for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, that the NXT brand will be returning to Universe Mode after WrestleMania, and we'll be having NXT TakeOver not too long after, well, our next pay-per-view as well. So NXT TakeOver coming your way very soon, and NXT back on a weekly basis very soon after WrestleMania as well. What an opportunity it is to showcase the up-and-coming stars once again here on Universe Mode. Bobby Roode now with a suplex to Kurt Angle. Neville takes down Orton as well. Ziggler striking Rusev. Bobby Roode clearly trying to make a point here, coming after Angle. Kurt Angle hasn't even had a chance to look at anyone else yet. It's been all Bobby Roode and Angle, and oh, big powerbomb. Well, it seems as though our, common enemies here, our familiar faces are coming after one another. Ziggler and Rusev renewing their rivalry. Of course, Rusev defeated and ended Ziggler's longest reigning US Championship reign when Rusev defeated Dolph Ziggler and won that US title. Neville, like we said, defeating Orton at SummerSlam. So plenty of history, like we said. In particular, Rusev and Ziggler. These two men have been going after one another for a long time. Rusev clearly has been the better of the two. Ziggler would love a chance to kind of make things right here tonight. Neville, in some trouble, but Rusev actually bouncing off Orton and breaking that up. Neville now with a German suplex to Randy Orton. Kurt Angle sent over the top rope now by Bobby Roode. The glorious one trying to eliminate the Olympic gold medalist. Can Bobby Roode take out Angle? No, a duck. And stays in it. Right hand now to Kurt Angle as well. Bobby Roode can't capitalize there as Kurt Angle takes him off his feet. So the NXT champion, what a way it would be to debut at WrestleMania by eliminating Kurt Angle in a battle royal and perhaps even going on to win the whole thing. What a way to represent NXT and showcase that NXT is definitely the place to be. Lots of great talent and superstars have already come out of NXT and had major success. In fact, the main event of tonight's show, AJ Styles and Finn Balor both started their careers in NXT last year. So that goes to show how good NXT is right now. Neville now off the top of the rope. And in with the drop kick off the top. Bobby Roode almost eliminated. He hangs on. Angle thought maybe he had him gone. Now into the neck breaker for Roode. No, Angle with the counter. Neville now has a hold of Orton, sends him down. Roode now back over the top of the rope again. Kurt Angle trying to eliminate Bobby Roode. Big scalp for Kurt Angle as well. If he can eliminate Bobby Roode, a chance to get himself back on the groove. Back here at WrestleMania, get himself a big elimination, get the confidence going. Orton now coming after Neville, trying to get rid of him. And this will not stop until some of these rivals have eliminated each other. It seems to be the case. Well, for Bobby Roode as well, you have to kind of wonder, Kurt Angle, a returning legend, maybe Roode feels as though he's a little upstaged here by Kurt Angle. I think it's all well and good that Bobby Roode is here, but, you've got Kurt Angle in the ring. I think we're all very excited to see Kurt Angle, maybe not so much Bobby Roode. And that could infuriate Bobby Roode, you never know. Likewise for Kurt Angle, perhaps, the NXT champion, a very surprise entrant in this match. Maybe Kurt Angle feels the same way. Rude now really putting the pressure on Angle and Bobby Roode. No! Oh my goodness, almost eliminating Kurt Angle. I thought for a moment that was it for Angle. A drop kick over the top, but manages to hang on. Rude still desperately trying to get rid of Angle. Orton shrugging off Neville. Rude can't get rid of Angle. Rusev now after Ziggler in the corner. No eliminations yet, and that's because the caliber of superstars we have in this ring. It is superb. So much talent in this ring, and nobody wants to give up yet. Rude and Angle still after one another. Rusev still wants Ziggler. And he's going to get Ziggler, but Ziggler's going to counter. Orton stopping away right now on Neville as well. And Rusev now over the top of the rope by Ziggler, trying to get towards him. He does. Kurt Angle doing the same here to Rude. Who will be the first eliminated? No! Rude hangs on, as does Rusev. Well, the first man is not eliminated yet, but it could be coming very, very soon. Randy Orton, good power here on display as he takes down Neville with that neck breaker. Up on the shoulders and dropping him down. Oh, Rusev almost out! But not quite. Ziggler couldn't do it. Rusev still in there. The Bulgarian Brute. Would love to beat Ziggler one more time. Randy desperately trying to get rid of Neville. But a small piece of revenge for their SummerSlam match. Randy, though, can't do it as Neville hangs on. Well, Neville could get a big upset again over Orton. He did it once before. Can he do it again? Randy Orton now. Look out. That inverted backbreaker. Nicely executed as Ziggler now. Oh, Ziggler! Oh, he's going to be okay. And now, Kurt Angle over the top. Bobby Roode. He's been trying all night to get rid of Kurt Angle. He's going to go for it again. Meanwhile, Neville's trying to get rid of Randy Orton. Randy Orton is in a bad way. Orton hanging on. Orton could be in trouble. Neville desperately trying to get rid of Randy. And can he hang on? Randy Orton, the Viper, in massive trouble, but he's just okay. So close, but he's okay. Neville now tries again to the other side of the ring. He's got Orton in a bad way. Randy, can he hang on one more time? I don't know. He's hanging on for dear life, and he's gone! Randy Orton is gone. The first man eliminated. Can you believe it? It is the Viper. Now Neville's trying to, well, he's trying to eliminate Rusev now. He's had enough of Orton. He wants Rusev gone. Ziggler's been wearing the big man down as Rude with a big-time spine buster there to Angle. Rude now off the top of the rope. Look out. Bobby Roode's going to fly. And Rusev hangs on. Ziggler doesn't seem too impressed that Neville's trying to take his elimination as Rude with a beautiful missile dropkick off the top of the rope. Neville's trying to find a fight. He's got rid of his rival. He wants one more. Who's it going to be? He's coming after Rusev. Rude and Angle still after one another. They've been after one another this whole entire match. Bobby Roode now looking to hit a suplex on Kurt Angle. But Angle with a counter. Kurt Angle now, look out, belly to belly. Angle still has some fight left in him. Neville after Rusev, gets shrugged off though by the big man. The Brute himself, the super athlete in the corner. Ziggler now feels like this could be a chance to get rid of him. Rusev not having any of it. Angle's trying to get rid of Rude again. Ziggler trying to wear down Rusev in that corner. Look out, Ziggler with a beautiful slam. Angle now at the top of the rope. Bobby Roode trying desperately again to get rid of Kurt Angle. He's been trying this entire match. Will it work this time? Meanwhile, Rusev's in trouble as well. Bobby Roode can't do it. Neville, though, can he beat Rusev? Yes! Neville with another elimination! Gets rid of Rusev! Well, the former Intercontinental Champion eliminates the former US Champion. Now Ziggler's got no choice but to come after Neville. Angle now over the top of the rope. Oh, what about that from Neville? Neville trying to eliminate yet again another former US and World Champion in Ziggler. Ziggler fighting him off. Ziggler trying to get this crowd behind him. Angle hits Rude with a slam. This has been impressive between Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle. The fact that one of these guys is still in there. They've been after each other this entire time. Angle's trying to really put the pressure on Rude with a submission here. Not going to really do much as a standing shooting star press there by Neville. Angle Once again, trying to get rid of Rude. How many times does he have to try before this pays off for him? He's doing everything he possibly can to get rid of Rude, but it's just not working. Now, Ziggler's got Neville over the top. Rude slams down Angle. Neville gets back in the ring. Ziggler's not giving up yet, though. He's got Neville right against those ropes. Lots of pressure applied. Ziggler's getting the better of him here. This is trouble here for Neville. Could be about to be eliminated if he's not careful. Neville! No, hangs on. Angle now. He's over the top of the rope. This is a chance for Rude. Kurt Angle hanging on. Double elimination. Neville's gone. Angle's gone. We're down to 2. It's Rude versus Ziggler. Ziggler with a German suplex. So Ziggler eliminating Neville. And Bobby Roode finally gets rid of Kurt Angle after the entire match of those two men fighting each other. No one else got in their way. They didn't bother throwing a punch at anyone else but each other. Bobby Roode gets his man. And the NXT champion trying to finish this match off. Trying to get this glorious victory for himself here at WrestleMania. What a way it would be to win at WrestleMania and kickstart his NXT title reign once again when NXT returns. A shot to the gut there of Roode. Ziggler now wants to beat Bobby Roode, get his big WrestleMania win that he's been looking for. Oh, a neckbreaker. Last year, Ziggler, of course, defeated The Rock at WrestleMania, and what a match it was. Ziggler now gets Roode over the top. Bobby Roode in trouble. Ziggler could have his man. No, a counter again. Roode stays in it. Ziggler was impressive at the Royal Rumble as well, and he knows the pressure on him right now in this situation. Only one man to beat, but sometimes that can be the hardest. No one but yourself to rely on, no one but yourself to help eliminate this man. It's all down to yourself. And of course your opponent. Now Roode has a hold of Ziggler and just drops him down again with a beautiful driver. Ziggler looks in a bad way. Looks a little bit dazzled and dazed. The Glorious One now trying to eliminate him again. He's got one elimination and Kurt Angle trying to make it 2. Ziggler, though, ducks underneath. Ziggler's got one himself. Ziggler now, look out. Here comes the neck breaker. Oh! Instead, the shoulder into the neck. Dolph Ziggler switching it up. And Ziggler now with a Famouser. That's what Dolph needed. A Famouser, and all of a sudden the pressure on Roode. Roode now gets Ziggler over the top. Ziggler, he's holding on for dear life now because Roode's got him in a bad way. Ziggler could be in trouble. Right hand, and Roode does it. Bobby Roode. I gotta say that's an upset, but he just eliminated a former WWE and US champion and Dolph Ziggler to win this Invitational Battle Royal here at WrestleMania. What a win for Bobby Roode, the NXT champion. He's come to WrestleMania to showcase how glorious he is. And I gotta tell ya, he was very, very glorious tonight. Impressive by Roode. That's what you want to see from Bobby Roode. These types of performances to prove that he can handle the best of the best. And I've no doubt we'll see Bobby Roode again. Not just at WrestleMania, but on the main roster perhaps very soon. A great win for this man. He'll be very, very happy about that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you for this pre-show. If you did enjoy it, make sure you smash the like button for us. Make sure you subscribe as well to see more episodes of Universe Mode coming up your way very soon. And make sure you check out the full WrestleMania show. And remember to smash the like button over there as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was as glorious as that victory by Bobby Roode. And I'll see you all when WrestleMania comes your way very soon.